Hey guys, how's it going? Nerd for Words here. It's been a bit. Hope you guys are doing well. I was out of state for a while. First time ever, I actually went on my first vacation. That was very nice. I went to Maine. It was awesome. I loved it. I loved the hell out of it. So, before I went off to Maine, I did just scratch myself on my mic stand. What the hell? So just before I'd gone off on my little vacation. There may or may not be a vacation video in the works. I don't know. I can either confirm or deny. I've gone. I've tried to record this, and something happened. I wound up having to scrap the recording. I don't think I've necessarily done anything major story-wise. I was looking through my footage. Everything seemed to be okay. So we're going with it as is. I think as far as I'm aware, everything is as it should be. So, hopefully there are no missing bits. Hopefully this continues right where it's supposed to have been. We shall see. Yeah, I'm back. Maine was awesome. I was completely in love with the state. I've wanted to go since I was like 7. Been my dream state since I was a child, and it far exceeded my expectations, and I can't wait to go back sometime, preferably sooner than later. There's a lot of wonderful things in Maine. There's a lot of delicious food. Felt right at home, and as strange as it is to say, I felt more like I was leaving home rather than coming home as I was leaving. So, honestly, had I not had my animals at home still, probably would have accidentally missed my flight. I loved it that much. So how are you guys doing? What have you guys been up to? You guys got any fun adventures? You guys, been up to any mischief, any shenanigans that I should know about? Feel free to tell me down in the comments. I'd be very curious to know. Huh. Bitch smacked me. You little bastard. Okay, so funking around for a moment, y'all. I know I seem like I'm doing a lot of backpedaling and not a lot of progressing. One, I'm farming, yo. I gotta get that double jump. But two, More importantly, I'm just making sure that I did not miss anything. I'm close. I want to try and get, if I can, in one playthrough, I would like to get max upgrades. That's a goal. I'm not sure if that's achievable, but we will do what we can. Oh god. These things. I hate these things so much. There's a trick here. They got a soft spot on it. Get somewhere around the eyes. There it is. So let's see. And I know we gotta go there because we gotta use the shields. And I also know that the boss fight is going to be hella obnoxious. Okay, yeah, so I think we're good. Yeah, we're not dealing with you right now. Okay. Yeah. Bugger off, bugger off. We do, however, get a super sick firearm on this level. That is rad as hell. Devious axe kick. I mean, it really is just a diabolical axe kick, man. Just all the weight, all the oomph behind it, just... My goodness, Dante. Definitely gotta get that shard. That random ass floating char. Just kind of vibing out in the ether. We can get it, guys. We can finally get the air hike. We're gonna do it, because double jumps are awesome. The only issue, though, is that we have to have Alistair equipped to do it. And that's literally the only beef I've got with the air hike, but it's still a worthwhile endeavor. It's like... Look at that! It's sick as hell! Swap out for this. Plus, it's also very useful for what we are trying to achieve. Now, what we are going for, we can easily achieve it without, like without the double jump. We can do it without. It's just makes life a lot easier if you've got it. See what I mean? You're able to get this done a bit more accurately. Okay, we got this. So that's all poisonous and whatnot. We certainly don't want to be there. Okay, now. I still think the gauntlets are a much better weapon. But I also realize that's just my preference. I like punching things, alright? By the way, if you guys feel so inclined, might I recommend Dusty the Sadist, who is currently doing a really fun playthrough of Project Zomboid. He's a very good time. Awesome. Okay, now let's dip over here real fast. But my buddy Dusty the Sadist has been doing a really fun playthrough of Project Zomboid, right? And you know, he's up and coming. He's got about 8 subscribers, but he's a lot of fun. So check him out. And as always, my good buddy, my dear old, you know, brother not by blood, but by, you know, choice, Jack. Jack SideQuest. That man is, you know, putting in the work with his, you know, level a day, Super Mario Brothers run. It's a good time. It's an excellent nostalgia trip too, for what it's worth. Highly recommend giving that at least a watch. He's almost at 100 subscribers. You really should check it out. It is a hell of a good time. Cannot recommend that enough. We're definitely gonna need that. One moment. Gonna pause the recording real quick because I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Whew, okay, I'm back. Holy hell. That was not a fun time. I've been, I'm back to work officially, right? So, we're doing installs at work, which is a lot of, you know, chilling up in those delectable drop ceilings, breathing in all that, you know, tasty, good for you fiberglass and asbestos, and oh yeah, it is prime sexy time, let me tell you. This weapon here. It's a beast. It is a damn good time. It is so cool. Ooh, I love it. Oh, I love it. That's hot. That was sexy. That was sexy. Okay, hold up. So when you have this, when you step on those glyphs, I don't know if the Nightmare Bee has any correlation to it, but I know that that actually recharges your double trigger, which is pretty hype. Okay. Don't you block me? God, I love it so much. Hello? Okay. Normally I'm not one to do this, but this is a special occasion. Let's see. So, another thing that I should have been doing was investing in more purple orbs, because that ups your double trigger. I know I've mentioned this in a previous episode, but this is just so fun. I just love the little ricochet shots. Speaking of Capcom games, recently started getting back into and recording Mega Man X, the old Super Nintendo classic. And good God, that thing is way harder than I recall. I always knew that game was hard, like, full stop. Mega Man X was like frustratingly hard, but holy shit. Kids these days want to complain about, you know, like Elden Ring and, you know, how hard all of that is. Oh, didn't want to do that. Did not want to do that. Why did I do that? I might ought to save that. Then again, you know what? We'll take it because we need all the health we can get for this. You know, kids these days, they complain so much about how hard Elden Ring and, you know, Dark Souls and Demon Souls. I challenge any of these youngsters, these young bloods, to pick up a Super Nintendo controller and play either The Lion King, yeah, I said what I said, or Mega Man X. Or hell, even the first Mega Man. That game was volatile. And I love it. I love it to bits. Hands down, Mega Man's one of my favorite franchises. I have always been a major fan of Mega Man. But there's just no denying the fact that those games are just so god-awful difficult. But that's what makes them fun. Don't mind the exploring, by the way. I'm just kinda feeling around before I trigger the boss fight, because that's exactly what's gonna happen. So I don't quite want to do that just yet. I'd like to take a little more time, because we're coming up due for one of the most obnoxious rematches of our lives. Okay. I think that's it. Let's trigger this. Yeah. Back for more. So what's cool about this weapon in particular, is between that weapon and the air height, makes this fight go so much smoother. Alright. Go. Getting ready for the next phase. That's right, I remember the deal with that weapon now. I want to try one time. Legit. One time legit. And if it doesn't work out, oh! Oh snap! Oh no! Come on, Dante, what are you doing? Oh, we did it! Oh god! We actually did it! We didn't even have to bust out the holy water.
Yours are definitely the powers of Sparda. Even more so. But I cannot let you live. I serve my master Mundus.
You can't fight with that wound.
Mighty is the power of Mundus. Master, grant me one last surge of power. The power to finish him.
You cheap son of a bitch.
Master Mundus.
Griffon, you have failed me. You are no longer worthy.
Suck it, Griffon. Oh damn, what up, Trish? How you doing, Trish?
You beat him. Maybe
Yeah.
it was too easy for you.
Mundus. His heinous ways make me sick, killing even his own, like they were nothing. He's the one that took the life of my mother, my brother, Shirley. My mother used to always tell me that my father was a man who fought for the weak. He had courage and a righteous heart. In the name of my father, I will kill Mundus.
What happened to the subtitles? Oh, come on, Dante. There we go. Like, that was just a little embarrassing, Dante. Just a little. King of Avalon shall turn the wheel of destiny. Take the story to the beginning land. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, we're back. One thing to note, before I sign off, so my uploading schedule is going to be different from what I typically do. I may or may not have mentioned this in some previous videos, but I am currently working mid-shift. So like before I would teach morning classes, have a little bit of a window to record, edit, post, then head to my main job. Or I would have time on like Tuesdays and Thursdays to record before going to work because I did not teach in the mornings. However, now I'm working mid-shift for the summer, so I'm working like 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And so, as it currently stands for the time being, my uploads may be later in the evening than they normally would be. So just, bear that in mind. Anyways, this was fun. It was good to be back. I've been your host, Nerd for Words, and I will see you next time. Stay nerdy, my friends. Bye.